when you are productive and walking in what God wants you to be doing and operating out of that supernatural inner man I was talking about, the enemy can't stand it. And you can be very assured that you will be attacked.
Yep.
Whether it be physically, whether it be spiritually. 99% of the time, you know where that attack takes place? Right here. You know what he starts bringing up in my brain? In my heart? You're too young. You're immature. Who are you trying to be? You're not your father. Sometimes, as I'm bringing forth the word, these battles are going on in my head. And I know that you guys experience the same thing. Or he'll cause division between my wife and I at home. Stupid, silly arguments that have no significance in the grand scheme of things. And ironically, guess when they happen? Mostly Sundays and Wednesdays. I'm sure you can identify with that. I've seen it with my parents, and now I'm experiencing it. Another, Pastor Spencer Sr. can identify with the warfare that takes place. Sometimes it's weird. But again, the enemy gets ticked off. And as believers, we need to acknowledge that warfare, spiritual warfare, is real. And not to be afraid of it. To expect it, but not to be afraid of it. Lord God, I know who I am. I know that you use the silly things. For it is not of me that I'm up here in and of myself, but it's you. That you qualified me. That he's qualified you.
That's right.
That's not in and of yourself. So when the enemy comes into you like a flood, you remind him of where he's going and who he is. Or better yet, just ignore it. You know, sometimes I feel like Christianity has an unhealthy view, at least the American church, of hell and demonic and demons and all that stuff. Listen to me. Ignore it. We win, they lose, end of story. Preach the kingdom. I don't know where that came from. So Jezebel sends a messenger. Sends a threat to Elijah. I'm going to kill you for what you've done. Now keep in mind, Elijah just witnessed all these mighty moves of God in his life. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life. He came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there. Who boogied? Left his servant there and everything. Have we done that? You ever abandoned our post? God says, I want you to do this. I want you to stand here. I want you to witness here. And we boogied. And maybe we responded how we were supposed to in the flesh. That's boogieing too. Happens. But we need to be reminded of who God is and where He's brought us from and what He's brought us through. Don't forget those things. You hold on to those things. And it will help you remember when the enemy attacks. Oh yeah, I remember when God delivered. He's still going to deliver me here. He's still going to deliver me there. I'm going to stay at my post. I'm still going to preach. I'm still going to teach. I'm still going to share God's love at work, at school, at wherever you have any influence. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if you got a bunch of Sauls running around waiting to take your head off. You stand and preach Christ.
Amen.
Even if it costs you. Because you don't know what God has in store for your Saul in your life. Or maybe you have many Sauls. Maybe you have lots of persecution going on in your life. Maybe you have lots of scoffers and blasphemers and they like to poke fun at you. Listen to me. You don't know what God has for that person. You keep standing in God's Word. You still keep preaching. You still keep teaching. Like St. Francis of Assisi said, preach the gospel and if necessary, use words. Now I understand that quote's been polluted and distorted for lazy Christians not to do anything. But you get the intent of what he was saying. Sometimes you got to open the door by just giving of yourself to somebody. And then give them Christ. If they're short a few bucks at work, give them some money if you got it. Then share how God has touched you and changed you. Or if they let you know, man, I ain't feeling good today, can I pray for you? Do we do that? Oh, that's scary. Guess what? You just boogied. Just like Elijah boogied. After witnessing the miraculous in his and in our lives, for that matter. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness. He came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die and said, "It is enough. It is enough now. O Lord, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers." Elijah, the suicidal prophet. You ever been there? I'm not talking literally, and I'm not poking fun at suicide. But you ever been melodramatic with God? I have. Lord, I can't take it anymore. Lord God, you've abandoned me. Lord God, where are you? Just kill me. Useless. Been there. He's tired. He's wore out. And yet God dealt gently with Elijah. He dealt right where he was at. He didn't say, "How dare you say these things to God, to me?" Strike him dead. No. He dealt with him kindly. In fact, he sent an angel. But the roller coaster of life gets weary and wears out. God knows exactly what you need, when you need it, where your wit's end really is. And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, "Arise and eat." And he looked and behold, there was a cake baked on the coals and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink and laid him down again. Again, God knows exactly what you need.
That's right.
In the time that you need it. And I like how God dealt with him. Okay. Tired. Here you go. Still waiting for my piece of cake to appear too. That would be awesome. That's better than what Ezekiel had to eat. Anybody know what Ezekiel had to eat?
No.
It was like a peanut butter and poop sandwich. No peanut butter though. Seriously.
Well.
I'm not kidding. Tasty. No, not tasty. But sometimes we need that little rest. And I'm not saying we go and hide, but we need rest. Vacation is good. You need it. It's not ungodly. God rested. But I'm talking about hiding in a cave and not doing what God has called you to do, and running from your circumstance and letting your love for Christ be conditional rather than unconditional like His love is for you. Remember, we don't look things temporally. We don't look at situations and trials and struggles temporally. We look at them in the grand scheme of things, and we won, remember? Remember that next time. We win. God knows what you need. The angel of the Lord came to him the second time and touched him and said, "Arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee." And he arose and did eat and drink, and went in strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights into Horeb, the Mount of God. See, when God meets you right where you're at, you feel like all hope is lost, He will give you right what you're needed. Man, you feel, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. God knows what you need. Don't let it be circumstantial on how you're effective for God. But rather think eternally. And He came thither, which is a strange word. He came